Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 16th, 2020. I am back here for Bed Talk 320. And today I want to talk about a tricky little leadership practice, or actually, not really a practice, but something we need to avoid as leaders. The picture behind me suggests the category, which is, pun intended, categorizing people. So the thing is, our brains are naturally wired to categorize. We whether it's information, memories, and people. Now, this is designed to help us manage an overwhelming amount of information that we get exposed to every day. And the other thing is that this natural wiring is also the source of our swift and automatic judgments. For example, if you see someone dressed a certain way, your brain wants to naturally categorize them based upon your prior experiences, prior information that we all know is not complete. It's going to be little bits of experience or little bits of information. So this natural wiring takes over when you encounter people who look the same as you. For example, color of skin, hair color, size, body build, things like that. Belong to certain organizations, whether it be a church or an association or some sort of club, or engage in certain pastimes, whether it's sports, video games, collecting stamps, whatever it is. And also voting in political parties. We automatically do this. And the thing is, we do this with everyone, including the people we work with. Our brains put this information into categories to make things easier for us to understand. But this categorization can cause us to stop seeing people as individuals and make many unfair judgments about them. Now, you may say it's not really a judgment. I'm not judging them as good or bad. However, when you put someone in a category, especially based upon limited information and experience, that's a form of a judgment. You're putting them into a bucket or a basket like these apples behind me. And it's often difficult for them to get out of those buckets. And you start making decisions about them and how you interact with them or don't. How do you speak to them? How you listen to them or not, based upon the bucket, not them. So I just want you to think about the way that putting people and things into categories or buckets is our default, but it's generally not fair or helpful. Leaders resist the urge to categorize it. Leaders resist and pay attention to the categorization. Stay aware of this possibility and likelihood of categorization and pause. We've talked before about the leader pause and choose not to categorize. It will be challenging because it is our default, but this is what leaders do in order to minimize the unintended impact of our categorizations and judgments. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected.